Well, I was born and raised in Dublin, and then in '94 I decided to travel a little bit. I went to Prague for a year, then New York for 5, and then I met an American woman. We had a little girl, and then we decided we didn't want to raise her in New York. So we just decided to make a jump and move down to Galway. That's the classic example. We more or less came here for a weekend and we've never left. We bought a house 2 years ago, so I think we're here for the long haul. I think like every person from Dublin, Galway is where I used to come to escape. Like when I was a teenager in my early 20s, when life got too tough in Dublin, we'd hop the bus and come down to Galway for a weekend. And that was always with me. And when we were living in New York, I always thought, more than anywhere else, I spoke about Galway and the West as being the places that we should visit. So when I brought my wife back to Ireland for a couple of weeks, we came down here for 3 or 4 days. She fell in love with the place, which was quite important in the final decision. The West just had to be the place to come. It's got a much nicer pace of life. It's a smaller community, which I actually quite like. I like the fact that you can meet people that you know on a regular basis. I think maybe it keeps people a bit more honest, because if you mess with someone around, they're gonna find you. It's a smaller place. For me, business-wise, because it's a smaller pool, you need to specialise in more stuff or expand your repertoire a bit more than you would. In Dublin, you can be a studio photographer or a portrait photographer. In the West, you need to be able to do press work, studio work. It has to be you have to have both of them sides working. It's great because it's a constant challenge. I've 3 different jobs this week, for example, and they're all completely different. You know, and that's a great thing. I would hate to be in a situation where I'm doing the same thing day in, day out. The West, I think, just gives you that. I mean, if I'm bored, I can go for a walk and take landscape shots. You know, I'm no landscape photographer, but I can hop in my car and photograph. I mean, some of these stuff was just taken when I was bored and just went for a walk. I don't think you get that if you live in the city. You know, I think that the fact that I can drive for 20 minutes and be out in the country, or I can walk for 20 minutes and be in the city, it's the same county, it's the same place, but it's really got a lot going on for it.